evening, Patriots, and welcome back to our broadcast of Mason Cable News. We are excited to bring the news as it develops throughout the semester every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. My name is Alexis Whitted.
And I'm Keirsten Robinson. We are officially in the spring semester and one day from February. How are you, Alexis?
I'm really good. I have a cold, kind of, I think because it was just really cold yesterday after some warmth. Getting over it. I'm excited for the semester. It's going to be a good one. How about you, Keirsten?
I'm good. I was sick last week, on the mend now though, and I really do think that the semester is going to be a fun one, and I'm super excited for it.
President Trump gave the State of the Union address yesterday evening in front of both chambers of Congress. The speech was 1 hour and 20 minutes long, being the third longest State of the Union in the past 50 years. The president spoke on important points currently polarizing the United States, including infrastructure, gang violence, terrorism, the opioid epidemic, and immigration, to name a few. Massachusetts Representative Joe Kennedy III delivered the Democratic response shortly after President Trump's address.
Earlier this morning, students woke up at the crack of dawn to board a bus from the Fairfax campus to Richmond for Mason's annual Lobby Day. Students were on their way to lobby for more government funding to support the university. Though George Mason is the largest public university in the state of Virginia, the university receives the least funds. Sponsored by student government, Mason students had 3 initiatives they were advocating for at the state level: increasing financial aid to Mason students, faculty and staff compensation, and college affordability. Alongside Mason lobbies, students anticipated the arrival of another big event on campus, the grand opening of Chipotle. Mason Cable News had the chance to visit the new location before the semester started. Here's Angelique Arentalk with more of the story.
After many months of anticipation, this Chipotle at the George Mason Fairfax campus is finally opened. With its typical selection of burritos, bowls, tacos, and salads, this Chipotle is dedicated to serving folks in the community wholesome food made with natural ingredients. Open daily from 10:45 in the morning until 10 o'clock in the evening. This new dining option at the Johnson Center is among the few built in a United States public university. If you are a college student interested in building a career with Chipotle, visit jobs.chipotle.com. From George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, Angelique Arentalk, Mason Cable News.
The Braddock Beacon announced a new housing development at Braddock Road and Roberts Road. We are unsure at this time if the new development is for the university. This comes after the announcement that on-campus student apartment housing will be demolished after this semester. We reached out to Mason Housing for a comment, who said they recognize that as the population grows, they are in the process of repurposing some spaces into expanding occupancy triples for the upcoming year. They write, "At this time, we are continuing to discuss our options. However, no decisions have been made, nor will these decisions be made without first having the student voice fully heard or the full support of our Mason leadership. We will keep you up to date with any developing news."
Homecoming week is quickly arriving. Homecoming week festivities will begin Monday, February 5th through February 10th. Exciting events are planned throughout the week, including the kickoff party on Monday at 5, movie night, and a lip sync battle. Homecoming week will end with the men's basketball team facing up against George Washington University in the Battle of the Georges at 4 p.m. Tickets are free for Mason students with a Mason ID presented. Tailgating will begin before the game at 1 p.m. for $15. For a full list of events, visit homecoming.gmu.edu. Whether you are a George Mason student, alumni, a staff member, there will be something for you to do. The free homecoming long-sleeve shirts will also be provided at all events next week.
If you are a student in recovery, Student Support and Advocacy Center have begun the Patriots for Recovery meetings for the semester. Patriots for Recovery meetings are open to Mason students who are in recovery from a substance use disorder, support recovery, or want to know more about recovery. Meetings occur every first and third Thursday of the month, with the next meeting being held tomorrow from 4 to 5 p.m. in Student Union Building 1, room 3200. To find out more information, visit ssac.gmu.edu/recovery.
Looking for career ideas? George Mason will be holding a career fair Wednesday, February 21st and 22nd. The event will be held in Dewberry Hall from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You will be given the opportunity to meet face-to-face with more than 150 local, regional, and national employers. Internships, co-ops, part-time, and full-time jobs will be offered. All Mason students and alumni are welcome to attend.
Last Sunday, the Office of Diversity and Multicultural Education held an event in the RAC called Hoop Dreams. Hoop Dreams was an effort combining the game of basketball with charitable donations. Madeline Powell and Ariel Thornhill have more of the story. Following that will be a commercial break, and then Valerie Preactor with the first sports report of the semester. Stay tuned, you're watching Mason Cable News.
Hello Patriots, I'm Madeline Powell reporting from the RAC, here for the faculty versus student charity basketball game sponsored by ODIME. Let's go check it out.
The charity basketball game was held in celebration of MLK Week. Entry to the event was a canned good, non-perishable food item, or one item of clothing to be donated to charitable organizations in the Northern Virginia area.
Us coming together as a community, faculty, staff, and students, it really epitomized the goals that MLK wanted to see.
The music was good, the hosts were great. ODIME put on a great event for everybody, and they made it enjoyable for everyone.
For a recap on MLK Week and all the events they had to offer, visit odime.gmu.edu.
Hello Patriots, my name is Valerie Preactor. Here is the first sports report of the spring semester. Over this past weekend, our men's volleyball team hosted the Uvaldo Acosta Invitational in the RAC, where they fell against Pepperdine 3-1 on Friday, but defeated Ball State 3-1 on Sunday. Outside hitter Christian Malayas made his second career double-double and also tallied career highs of 18 kills and 7 blocks. This Saturday, they will take on The Ohio State University here at George Mason in the RAC. The women's basketball team had their 13th straight game winning streak at home broken last Sunday with a close score of 67-62 against Fordham University. Senior Taylor Dodson scored a season high of 16 points in the game, and graduate student Natalie Butler racked up 14 points and 20 rebounds. This game had an attendance of about 2,400 people, which is the most for a Mason home game in almost 4 years. The Lady Patriots will be back on February 7th in Eagle Bank Arena against George Washington, so come out and support Mason. The men's and women's tennis team is heating up in the start of their spring season. The men took a 4-3 win against the Mountaineers. Head coach Jimmy Davis said, "We pulled out a close one today. The guys battled hard and played through some early season jitters. We were able to win against a relentless Mount St. Mary's team." The women did just the same by capturing a 5-2 victory over the Mount. Their head coach Stephen Curtis said, "We are a very young team," which was evident in the fact that for the first time in my coaching career, 5 out of the 6 single starters today were freshmen. You can catch the women's tennis team next Thursday, February 8th against Mary Washington at the International Country Club. And Patriots, homecoming is just around the corner, so come out and support our school and our basketball team as they take on George Washington in the Eagle Bank Arena February 10th. Bring your family, friends, and come out and watch our men battle it out on our home court. This is a huge event that you won't want to miss. That's all I got for the sports report to kick off this spring semester. Reporting for Mason Cable News, I'm Valerie Preactor. Stick around for our roundtable discussion about the 60th Annual Grammy Awards.
The 60th Annual Grammy Awards ceremony was held in New York last Sunday. The Grammys were hosted by comedian and television host James Corden, best known for his carpool karaoke skit on The Late Late Show. Bruno Mars had a successful night, sweeping the top 3 awards: Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year, along with others. Bruno also took to the stage with rapper Cardi B for the remix of Finesse. Other performers included SZA, Kendrick Lamar, and Logic. Musicians and celebrities in attendance, including Sam Smith, Janelle Monáe, and Kesha, wore white roses to show support for the movement against sexual harassment and inequality. Valerie, Alexis, what were your thoughts on the Grammys, and what were your personal favorites from the broadcast?
Well, Kesha had a fantastic performance along with everyone else up there. I mean, Camila Cabello was up there. I mean, it was a chilling song that she sang, and I did get chills up my spine. It was fantastic.
Absolutely. It was really beautiful. I think my favorite part was that little pre-recorded bit with the Fire and Fury audio. That was so funny and made me laugh really hard.
Yeah. I was a little upset to not see Lorde get any awards. She's a personal favorite, but I overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and I just love watching these big events because everyone comes together to support different causes and just showcase what they're best at.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Patriots, for tuning in this evening. You can keep up to date with news on and off campus if you follow us on Instagram at MCN on TV, on Twitter and Facebook at Mason Cable News, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mason Cable Network. My name is Keirsten Robinson.
I'm Alexis Whitted.
And I'm Valerie Preactor. We'll see you back next week.